players back into the arena, Stuart Bingham and Robert Milkins.
And it's time to reintroduce you to our commentary team. Back to Terry Griffiths and Willie Thorne.
Thanks, Ian. And I'm sure Robert Milkins wouldn't have necessarily enjoyed his 15-minute break there. He'd have been reminiscing what could have been, but of course now it's time to make what should have been.
Thank you, Fr5.
He knows that Stuart's got a bit of previous from yesterday, struggling to get over the line. Robert Milkins is going to have to make sure he struggles to get over the line again in this match. Stuart bringing breaking off in frame 5.
Well, Stuart may have learned something from the 4-0 in front yesterday, who knows, but at times just because you're 4-0 in front doesn't mean you continue to play well and your opponent doesn't. You know, it does change a little bit. Yesterday when he played Stuart Carrington, who was obviously a very good player. Pretty well played, I think. It's a touching ball, is it? No. Is it? No. Didn't hear the referee saying it was. And he didn't just touch up to the red, so still got a chance now to get the cue ball in good position down the back area. Oh. Oh, can you get past this red on the right hand side to the potting angle? And that one on the pocket. Oh, it looks tight, very tight. So he's taking the one slightly out to the left of it. Good pot to get started. Nice kiss.
Yes, he's got an excellent chance to receive this red again. He's got a perfect angle on the brown to play into the bunch, bring the pink into play. That's what he's done. Deserves everything he gets from now, though. And he's been in this position a couple of times in the opening 4 frames and not scored enough. Somehow he's going to have to make this into a frame winning opportunity. When he does get the black back onto his own spot, it will be a frame winning opportunity. Pink's still out of play at the moment, even though he brought it into play with that last wonderful shot on the brown. He's going to have to pot this black.
6.
Of course, in his favour, he's only going to drop this in. Is a red available? Oh, he's pushed it out wide. Oh, wow, wow.
Robert Milkins, 6.
He's obviously edgy out there a bit. Problem when you're out there playing in these big tournaments, big events, you know, as a semi-final, is you got to have some evidence that you're playing well, not on the practice table, but out there. And at the moment, Rob hasn't given himself any, I'm afraid.
Seems funny, Terry, doesn't it? When you're in trouble or behind in a match, nothing's easy. OK, that black was as easy as it could be when it's on the cushion, but he knows he's going down once again on that shot, thinking what happens if I miss it rather than knock it in.
Well, when you look at the first red he knocked in, that was a much tougher shot on that black, but there again, if he missed that black, he knew would you leave it on the pocket and leave Stuart Bingham a chance, and that in his own way just puts a little bit of doubt in your mind. Oh, there's not much on here, is there?
6.
Oh, the spread of the balls earlier. I mean, Rob Milkins played a good shot on that brown. I mean, they're not easy in that pace when you split the pack. Could have had a bit more luck to get on the pink and open it out, as Willie said.
Seven.
Stuart Bingham, of course, is being given a lot of opportunities by Rob Milkins' mistakes so far in this match. And so far, he's taken a lot of them.
Just got to avoid the first red, the one that's to the right of the black, which he has done. If he catches the middle red, which he has done, it opens them all nicely. Just have to avoid the red that the white was passing by there when it first came off the cushion. He did that nicely.
40.
Not an angle to get onto the black, but he can quickly get top side of the blue again, and then back down into the business end. And he'll be very disappointed if he didn't score enough from this visit to win the frame. It's all about this shot. Needs to get top side of the blue.
15.
Oh, can you believe that?
20.
Couldn't have put the balls better by hand than they were, and somehow it's finished in the only position that's no good. He's played a stun run through rather than a direct run through, and just widened the angle slightly. You'll be horrified to have played that shot that way. Oh, could that be a turning point? Robert Milkins must have sat down having missed that black, thinking, goodness me, I've lost another frame and going 5-0 behind. Got to take some confidence from that.
Good to see him taking his time there, not rushing into a safety shot and not playing a good one. He settled himself back down after that mistake. Wow,
Stuart Bingham.
that
20.
is a very thin cut. Overcut it.
There's a big sigh from the crowd there, but he was just off straight, and that was very, very difficult. He had to play cushion first to bring the white into play. The only good thing was when he missed it, he got the double kiss, which made it go safe. If he hadn't got the double kiss, he'd have left them all on again for Stuart.
Well, he played the double, but I don't think he got the white in the position he was hoping to get. There's a few pots available, but I'm not quite sure if Rob Milkins is, happy enough to go for these long pots now. They're very risky, the ones on the left-hand side of the table. Just playing the safety.
Stuart just coming down to look to the red to the right of the pink. I think it'll pass into the corner, and he can play it as a shot to nothing. Can get into a similar position to where the white is now and have the yellow available should he pot it. little bit short of pace. He may have left a pot on for Robert. Unless the Blues come to the rescue. And these are not easy when you're 4-0 behind. If he'd have been 4-0 in front, he'd have gone in like a rabbit down a drain pipe, that one.
Plenty to think about in his chair. Rob Milkins, he's been there quite a long time in this match.
1.
Couldn't really get much control on the cue ball there because there's quite a thing cut into that corner pocket. A few reds gone onto the cushion now. They will all wide open. Oh, he struck that nice. You've got to time those perfectly. If you hit it too good, you can get too much backspin on and you would have cannoned one of the reds. But you have to watch he didn't foul that red. It's beneath the body.
7.
He's making it hard for himself. Okay, he should make this, but he's sitting down. Paying a bit of stun. That looks easy, doesn't it? But it's not, is it, Will?
Yeah, stun run through the
14.
gap. If you under hit it, you kiss the red on the left. If you over screw it, you kiss the red on the right. He had to play it perfectly, which he has done. And of course, in playing that shot, read the pink now as well. So, frame winning opportunity now.
Yep.
And once again, this has been a frame that Milkins has had 2 half chances. And if he hadn't missed the black, I'm sure he'd have won this frame. Should have won the previous frame. Definitely should have won frame 3. But of course, it's all hips and buts and maybes.
Could have, should have, yeah. Plenty of those about. I think we are underestimating
21.
how well Stewart has played, really. I mean, his break building has been very good. He looks very steady. And although he's been given a lot of chances, he's still got to make them.
It's amazing though, Terry, how we can't get in the frame of mind thinking, well, Stuart Bingham's dominated the first 4 frames, and when you're in the interval 4-0 behind, why can't you be saying to yourself, well, why don't I dominate the next 4? And it's so hard, isn't it, to get in that frame of mind when you're 4-0 behind.
Well, because I work with quite a few players, it's normally that when they're playing well, they're very happy, but as soon as they start to miss a few, they feel they're never going to play well again. But when they play bad straight away, they feel that's never going to go away. So, it's a no-win situation. I mean, look, let's be honest, when you're 4-0 down and struggling out there, it's not easy. If it's 4-0 down, like you could have been against Ronnie O'Sullivan, Stephen Hendry, or even Stewart on another day, and you can knock like hundreds in, 4 or 5 of them in a trot. It's different, but when you're missing, you just go down, and you're mad with yourself, and you get upset with yourself. Why am I putting them all on the practice table and not on the match table? All these things come in.
Mind games, isn't it? It's all about the mind. Now, that may be a reprieve, but I don't think he can pot either of these 2 reds. And the black goes back into his own spot. And if he can't, this red in the middle is definitely missable. So he's 51 points in front. If this goes in, is a certainty to win the frame. But it was missable, but made to look very, very simple. That was as good a shot as he's played in the match, and played it very, very confidently. It's 5-0 now.
$45. 46. $53. 54.
Well, the breaks continue. 127, 67, 41, 71, 61 and counting. Stuart Bingham would be leading against any player in the world at the minute.
61.
The way it's played. That hasn't gone in, but I'm sure Robert Milkins will stay in his chair.
Bingham.
Bingham looks in prime form. Robert Milkins has to do the impossible, win 6 frames on the trot.